Hey, anime dude fans and anime dad fans. My name is Reilly, and welcome to the 2023 Anime Dad Dude Awards. Yes, it took us 6 hours to come up with that name, but it's worth it. Anime Dad Dude Awards. How incredible is that? Now, today is a very exciting day. It is the 29th of December for me, and it is the 28th for my co host, who is.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bjorvio, co host of the Anime Dudes podcast and frequent guest host of the Anime Dad podcast. And let me tell you, it's always a pleasure to be here. And now that all the formalities are on the way, let's talk about some anime.
Let's talk about some anime. Hey, before, have you? If you're a frequent flyer of the Anime Dad podcast. Have you swiped your card yet? You get points every time you come on the show.
Yeah, I don't even have to pay any gas anymore. I just,
Great.
just because I have so many frequent flyer miles, it's great.
I did think that. I did think that. Yeah. So the reason why I started the episode like that, the Anime Dad Dude Awards, is because we have the 2023 Anime Awards today, and we're talking about personal, um, our own personal anime awards, and we've got things like our anime of the year, best animation of the year, best new anime we started, best continuing anime, best anime opener, best main character, and best supporting character. So don't listen to Crunchyroll Awards because this is what truly matters. Am I right?
Oh, absolutely. Now, one caveat of these awards is we can only use anime that we saw this year. So, for example, seasons 1 through 5 of My Hero Academia, I watched before 2023. So, I will only be able to pull from season 6 of My Hero versus I watched all of Attack on Titan this year. So, all of Attack on Titan is fair game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I love you, Bjorvio, and I forgot what I was going to say, but that's okay because I am awesome. Now, we're starting off, before we get into the Anime Awards, we're starting off with we're going to do our three improv questions, which we do every week. For the Anime Dad listeners, we make up questions and we make up answers on the spot. It's completely improvised, and the questions are usually very intelligent and smart. So I'll start the questions. Is that okay, Bjorvio?
Oh, go for it, man. And one slight correction, they are always intelligent and smart. Not sometimes,
Sorry,
always.
always. Now, my first question to you, Bjorvio, in 2023, what color clothing did you wear the most?
Black.
That
It
was
go
fast.
my work uniform is I tend to wear a lot of black in that. A lot of my shirts are black. I mean, this
Mm-hmm.
one's black.
Mm-hmm.
Though if we're going pants, then it's blue, and if it's shoes, it's blue, and if it's hair, it's brown because I don't change my hair.
No, and again, I mean, it'd be funny if you did dye black for one episode. That would be a really cool experience.
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right, second question. In 2023, uh, you met me as a person, the
hmm
anime dad, and what was the first words you said to me?
Said or typed.
Either or.
Here's okay, I'll do both. So typed, I think it was hey, because I think I normally introduce myself with like, hey dude, or something like that. And then when I speak vocally, the first thing I normally do is hello. Nowadays, I don't think I do any of that. I think it's sup brother, or how's it going, brother? Or hey, it's your brother from another mother, something like that.
I would have accepted. Yeah, I would have accepted. Hello. That's great. That's really really good. My
Though the
final. Yeah.
though the first word that you heard me say was in All Might's voice, if I remember correctly from the video.
I am Bjorvio, is what you said. Now, I am here. My final question to you, Bjorvio. In 2023, I'm going to stick on that theme because that theme works really, really well in this particular episode. In 2023, what was the anime voice you used the most?
Oh man. I would say it's probably a tie between All Might and Bakugo. All Might just because that's my go-to. In Bakugo, I'd worked on a side project for some friends that I had to use Bakugo's voice a lot on, and actually gave myself the hiccups once. Almost threw up doing it because the hiccups were so intense, and lost my voice at least twice while doing it because Bakugo is very intense. But the project came out super well, so it was all worth it in the end.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, what are your questions for me?
Well, let's stick with the 2023 theme,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
All right, so in 2023, you met me,
I did.
and what voice have I done that surprised you the most?
Giltero. How do you say his name?
My name is Kirutaro from Demon Slayer Season 2.
It surprised me the most because his personality is so similar to yours. I'm just joking. No, it's so different. It's just such a cool voice. It's so different. It's up there. It's it's really it's really good. So yeah, and it's yeah, I love that voice. I love that voice, and that's a voice that you send my bedtime stories in every night. You send me a bedtime story in Girl Toro's voice, and that just makes me smile, makes me go to sleep and relax and feel cozy and warm.
Okay, well, I'll stop using it for right now, just because I don't want you to fall asleep mid recording. But don't worry, later. Hey, I saw that. No drifting off quite yet. All right, second one. So in 2023, you heard many sounds. What was your favorite noise? Because you've always told me like, oh, I hear this in the background while we're recording. Oh, I hear this. What was your favorite thing you've heard in the background during one of the podcasts we've recorded?
Great question again. I think is my daughter's voice saying, "Dad, I need a pee," and that happens regularly, especially when Pam's doing something else. My wife. Um, but yeah, that happens regularly, and then I need to help her out. But I usually just say, "Find your mum." I put it on mute quickly. Find your mum. So, but I like my daughter's voices are they make me smile. They make me smile, and close second, the pig snorting, the goat going crazy, the roosters crowing. The peacock sounds like a dying cat. I don't love that one very much, but yeah, that is a good question, and my daughter's voice takes the cake.
I actually, most of the time that you tell me that there's stuff going on in the background, I don't hear it, and I just end up taking your word for it. So I think they all sound great, but they all sound a lot like you.
Yeah, true. That's true.
All right, number three, in 2023, you started this podcast and you got to interview quite a few people over the years, got over the year. I don't know what I was going for. Clearly, this is improv. Over the year, I did it again. And my question is, if you were to be able to go to a massive convention, what would be the first thing you would buy if money wasn't an option?
A life-size statue of Vegeta. I don't know why I say Vegeta. I like Vegeta, but he just makes me smile seeing his face. He's got a face that just makes you want to cuddle up and go to sleep. No, he definitely he's just a life-size statue of Vegeta. It's just motivational. You will never sleep in without looking over you. Imagine
Hmm.
him looking over you. You're not going to sleep in. You're going to work out every day. You're not going to make excuses. You are going to prioritize your family. If your daughter punches you in the face, you're going to take them on a holiday. That's just how it is. So definitely a life-size statue, and it'll be Texas. Around. I think it'll be some like a Texan convention I'd go to, and we'd go together and we'd cosplay as what?
I would definitely cosplay as Vegito, and I could see you going as Gogeta. So we're both the same people at the same time without being the same person at the same time.
And that's great. And then we also have like a change up costume where we go in the bathroom and we switch and we put out and then we back Goku and Vegeta type thing, so it's like time has run out.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. There's so many things that we could do with that, and the convention is just not ready for it. It doesn't matter what convention it is. They're not ready for the tomfoolery and intelligent 4D chess plays that we'd be bringing.
If Chris Sabat was there, he'd ask us immediately to become his best friend. And that's just
Hmm.
too much pressure. I can't handle that pressure. I got too much things going on.
No, but I would like to finally get a picture of it. There'd be an artist nearby that could get a picture of him, like as drawing himself as All Might Me crying and being like, "Young man, you too can become a hero," as we bring up multiple times in the anime dudes, and I would just be a crying puddle mess on the floor.
the
But,
thing about
hey,
yeah,
dreams.
the thing about him is though, you couldn't get a hair off his head. You have to get off his beard because he's bald, isn't he?
I think he has some hair, but maybe I'll just rip one off his arm or something.
An arm hair. I can just imagine you eating on the side.
I didn't say why you needed to eat that. I'm a big fan.
Okay, well, let's get into the Anime Dude, Anime Dad Awards for 2023. And I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. And if you've got your anime answers, please send them through to us. We'd love to hear what they are for this particular year. And I'm thinking we finish with Anime of the Year and we start with Best Supporting Character. Would that be fair to you?
Oh yeah, I completely think that is the right call. Let's save the one everyone wants to hear for the end because we're mean-spirited people out of love.
Out of love, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship. So Best Supporting Character for me in 2023 is Toda from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Really? Okay.
Yes. And the reason for that, personally, he's got a focused mind. The relationship between the brothers or brothers from another mothers remind me of mine and yours quite significantly. But it's just I like him. I like his voice actor, his English dub voice actor. I like his personality, his power. And the first question he asked, which was unique and different and weird, what type of girl are you into? That's a strange question. And it's the type of question that I'd ask someone, like, to make them feel awkward and weird. So, yes, that is my best supporting character for 2023. What is yours, Bjorvio?
So, I broke it down into three different people just so I could, you know, give you like, oh, here's some people that it could have been, but then I'm gonna tell you which one it is. And so the three are Ryomen Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen, Katsuki Bakugo from My Hero Academia, and Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. And the
Okay.
winner is Ryomen Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Really?
Yes.
Takes Bakugo out.
Only because we're only allowed to do season 6 of
Yeah,
Bakugo. If
yeah,
we did
yeah.
the whole thing, that'd be a different story. But no, it's the fact that since I've seen all of Jujutsu this year, anytime Sukuna is on stage, he just commands the scene. And there's one scene in season 2, I don't know if you've gotten to it yet, but there's one scene that is just, it is probably my favorite villain moment of the last like 20 years. It is so incredible. And like I said, every time Sukuna's on stage, he is just a commanding force. And it's really, really cool to see that from a villain
Hmm.
that I'm so that I actually started reading the manga because I wanted to learn more about Sukuna. So I think that should tell you how awesome I think he is.
Great choice. Really, really good choice, actually. Um, yeah, very, very good. That's very good. I like the way you did it as well. I wish I did it that way, but at least one of us has the three choices. Um, best main character. You're gonna be surprised at this as well. I'm just trying to think. I try to mix it up a little bit. I try to
Okay.
mix it up a little bit. Well, best main character, I've got two options. Uh, Kotaro from Kotaro Lives at Home, Lives Alone,
Mm-hmm.
or Gudetama. Do you know that?
I don't.
He's an egg. He's an egg man. He's a little egg man. And Gudetama, he's like a little egg person, and the whole anime is like basically a kids anime, and it's like it's he's trying to find his mum, the chicken, and it's real funny and really well done. It's based on real
I
life.
almost can't. I almost can't tell if you're being serious or
No,
not. But if this,
I'm serious. Gudetama, he's so funny, and it's well done and a very good character. But Kotaro is takes the cake, and the reason for it, like I said, I try to mix things up a little bit. But the reason for it, he's a 6-year-old boy who literally lives alone at home. The anime itself was absolutely mind blowing to me. It truly was a mind blowing anime, and it's based on real life experiences of the amount of Japanese children who are abandoned by their parents. And because of that, and because of the real backstory and the just how well he plays a a 6-year-old that's got trauma, that's trying to distract himself, is trying to improve his own life, that's trying to make friends. It's incredible. It's a really artistic piece that I thoroughly enjoyed, and he did such a good job. So that's why it's Kotaro.
interesting. I might actually have to check this out. That sounds really cool.
Very, very good. All right, who's your best main character? Give me a three now. Yeah.
First one is Yuji Ichidori from Jujutsu Kaisen. Second one is Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. Needs no introduction.
Mm.
And number three is Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
All right.
And the winner is Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Yes, I'm glad one of us did it. That is great. That is a great choice. Why?
Koro Sensei reminds me of a lot of teachers that I had growing up, but just like so he makes me feel all these happy memories with all these wonderful teachers that I had. But Koro Sensei is also an extremely talented teacher that really cares about his students, but he's also super powerful, but he doesn't typically use it most of the time. He's very different from a lot of characters that we see in anime. He's goofy, he's funny, he's weird and silly, but he's serious when he needs to be. And my goodness, did Sunny Straight nail his performance? Just completely nailed it. I have nothing bad to say about Koro Sensei. The other two are great as well, but this just it's Koro Sensei, man.
Completely right. And it's different. It's different. It's not the normal main character. You know, he's not just
Mm-mm.
overpowered and kicks everyone's butt and never gives up. You know, he's different, and he's a teacher and unique, and that very, very good choice. Thank you for choosing him, because he made me rethink my role as a father, but also, you know, I'm a swim instructor now and again, and you know, a teacher in a way, and guitar teacher, and a combination of things. So yeah, great choice, great choice. Um, all right, best anime opener, best anime opener. My best anime opener goes to Spy Family.
I've heard that one's spectacular.
Very good. Very good. I'm not going to try sing it, and we can't play it because of certain reasons. But if you haven't heard the season one or two, they both are bangers of Spy Family. You need to check it out. It just makes you go, yeah, yeah. And I don't even. It's not even motivational. It's not a motivational song. It doesn't pump you up like most songs. It's just happy and cool and like jazzy and hits the beat. And I'm kind of the me personally, I'm the coolest dad out there. So if I say it's cool, it's cool.
It
Bjorvio,
must
what's your
be.
what's your anime opener?
So this one was actually really, really tough for me. Um, it's between the first opener of season 6 of My Hero Academia. I don't know why people knock on that one. I thought it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, any of season 2 from Jujutsu Kaisen, they're both incredible. It's hard to pick just one. They're
Is,
they're so stinking good.
is that the one? You are my special.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that one.
It's so good. It weirded me out the first time, but the more I've heard it, I'm like, this is so solid. But also the one they did before that with Gojo and Gita and flying through Tokyo and everything, that one was bomb. I can't pick which one's my favorite of those two. And the final one might surprise you. It is the first one of season 1 of The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Ooh, okay. I don't think I've heard that one.
It's solid fire. Solid fire. I haven't heard like anyone talking about it, but it's so stinking good, and it just makes you, it gets you pumped up, and there's so many different instrumentals in it. Um but also the vocals are really well done. So, I guess I should get on to the winner. The winner of this one by a very slim margin, and I had to check my Spotify to figure out which one of these won, is The Rising of the Shield Hero.
Whoa.
Just barely beat out My Hero by like 20 minutes of playtime.
You need to send that to me, okay? I think you might have sent it to me before, but I need to hear it
I don't think
again.
I have. I don't think I have. It's actually really solid. Obviously, it
Okay.
just won my award, so.
All right, I'll check it out. That sounds good. All right, next one. Best continuing anime, and without me even giving you a clue, can you just guess?
I'm gonna guess for you it's My Hero.
No, it is One Piece.
Jujutsu? Oh, why did I not think of One Piece?
It's because it continues forever. There is no start, there's no end. One Piece is my best continuing anime, and I don't need to say anything about it. People know. People know. People listening, if you're cool, which our listeners are, they should know why. And for you, can I guess?
You can guess.
Will I be wrong? Will I be wrong?
Yeah, I'll tell you if you're wrong.
Okay. Well, you said My Hero for me. JJK?
No, it's actually My Hero.
Of course it is.
Only because like I'm also including the manga that came out this year, and
Yes.
the manga that came out this year, I cried multiple times. It was it's so good. Season 7 is going to be fire. Y'all don't even know unless you read the manga, then you know. But season 7 is going to be absolute fire, and we're not ready for it. I'm so excited. But Jujutsu would be probably, I would say Jujutsu did beat out Demon Slayer though.
Right. Right. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Good choice. And My Hero Academia needs to win some stuff because you're the voice actor for most of the people on the show, and so we need to include that for sure.
Mostly the female cast.
Most of the female midnight, midnight. Best new anime we started. This was a tough one for me because there's so many incredible ones that just move and motivate and change me as a person. But I have gone with a reoccurring thing. Kotaro lives alone, and that's just because of the reasons I spoke about before. Meaningful. I cried, relaxing, watched it with my family, watched it with my wife. So those types of things, I think who you watch an anime with really does impact the anime itself. It
For sure.
changes it for you, and that really changed it for me.
Yes, which I'll get into that a little bit later. But so for me, I had a lot. This was a good year for anime for me.
Mm.
Um, The Promised Neverland, Assassination Classroom, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Doctor Stone all were phenomenal, phenomenal animes, and it was really hard for me to pick a winner. But in the end, I did come across one, and the winner is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Has to be. It has to be.
Assassination Classroom was really high up there, and Doctor Stone wasn't far behind that. But Jujutsu, there's just something so well done about Jujutsu. It's a breath of fresh air in ways that I didn't know I actually wanted an anime to do, but it's really refreshing.
It truly is. I was watching it last night and continuing, and the patch face villain,
Mahito.
Mahito, he's terrifying, but also funny.
Hmm.
The way
He's
they,
like a weird, like, yeah, he's funny, he's creepy, he's
yeah,
unhinged. He's like almost he kind of gives me like unhinged Shigaraki vibes.
yeah,
Like if Shigaraki had gone off the deep end a little bit earlier in the series when he was still kind of happy and everything, like kind of a little bit of that, but like more uncomfortable.
yeah. He's like the Joker mixed with Shigaraki almost. Um,
Uh-huh.
very good. Good choice. Good choice. Best animation. All right, we're at the top two now, everyone. So time to turn up the volume a little bit and listen very carefully to our wonderful voices. Best animation. Best animation. And for me, this the anime I watched this year has truly changed my perspective of animation as a whole. It is blown my mind. I've had so many goosebump moments. But the one I'm choosing, I only watched like 3 or 4 days ago. This
Hmm.
particular moment, this particular moment in anime, it's a moment from JJK Jujutsu Kaisen. It's a fight, and it blew my mind. I watched it on my phone, then I watched it on my TV, then I watched it on my TV again, then I watched it on my phone once more. And it is Sukuna versus Maharaga.
Oh,
And
oh, that fight is
oh,
chef's kiss, beautiful.
it is scary, amazing, incredible, blew my mind in terms of animation. And the thing I love about their animation, yes, they're fast moments like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, but there's also during the fight, there is people, they're talking to themselves as they're doing it. As they're moving, oh, what's he going to do? Is he going to do this? The way they do it is genius and it is
Hmm.
incredible. So that's why that is my best animation. Um, yeah, for me.
Okay. For me, the contesters are Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Demon Slayer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be completely honest, when I made this list, I wrote one thing down, and then I have since changed my mind based off a few scenes that I've rewatched. And my winner of Best Animation of 2023 goes to Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nice. And what what
Not
what?
that the
Yeah.
not that the others weren't bad. Like, but for me personally, I enjoyed season 2 of Demon Slayer more than I enjoyed season 3. So
Yeah.
if season 2 was allowed to be on this list, it would have won because I literally bought a ticket to go see when they re-released see the last 2 episodes of season 2 and the first one of season 3. I bought a ticket to the movies just to go see Tengen versus Gyutaro on the big screen. And I didn't even care about. I mean, yes, seeing season 3 was cool. Like the first episode of season 3 was cool and all. That's not what I was there for. I was there to see that beautifully animated fight on the big screen. But kind of like what you said, when I rewatched the fight with Sukuna versus whoever he was fighting was beautiful. Both fights he got into there, but also some of the more recent episodes with Yuji Ichidori versus Mahito. And then when they brought Besto Friendo in there, and that one of those scenes was so stinking beautifully animated that I mean, my jaw hit the ground. And I knew it was coming. I'd read it in the manga, but it was like, wow, they did that really stinking solid. So JJK wins for me on a by a slim margin because Demon Slayer season 3 is beautiful, absolutely stunning. I just wish they would have it didn't live up to the hype of season 2 for me. And so that's why I think I put Jujutsu a little bit higher.
Great choice. Great choice. And that just proves that we're connected. I'm just going to do a love heart on the screen. And we'll make sure it looks good. A bit more. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, we're connected. We're connected. All right. Anime of the year. And I'm going to tell you a little story. Okay. So, imagine you're watching anime with your daughter or your son. In my case, my daughter. Now, your daughter is only 6 years old at the time, and you haven't really seen emotion in her as much. You know, you haven't seen emotion, or you're still getting to understand her personality completely. And you see her hand over her face like this, and tears just pouring from her eyes. And you understand in that moment that her life has changed forever because of this anime that she just watched. Her life has changed course and direction. Her personality has changed. Her emotions have been affected by what she's just seen. And that's why you understand that my personal anime of the year goes to Assassination Classroom.
Mm-hmm.
It's special, it's unique, it's emotional, and the changes it's made in my daughter and myself has been astonishing. And that's why that's my anime of the year. Bump for 2023, baby. Woo!
That is so touching. I am so stinking here for it. I think that you would be wrong to pick anything else just because that is such a powerful reason. All right. So for mine, Assassination Classroom,
Mm,
My Hero Academia, or Jujutsu Kaisen.
okay.
These are all great animes, but one of them has brought me connected with so many people in ways I never thought it would. People I hadn't known that I've gotten connected with and just been able to, it inspired me to do more voice acting. Our friendship was based off something from this anime. My wife finally got involved in anime because of this anime, because of this season of this anime. And we have started this anime journey together of now we're watching all these others and we're going to conventions, we're talking to voice actors. You I had to put this one at my number one because of the impact that it's had on both me and so many people around me. Though, like, I had a friend come over and we just binged the whole season after I'd seen it 2 times already, just so I could see their reaction when stuff went down. And that anime is My Hero Academia.
Oh, yeah. Give us some All Might.
Well, I graciously accept this award on my behalf of all of my coworkers. Thank you to all the pro heroes that were out there fighting Shigaraki in the real battle. I was sitting on the sidelines on my butt doing absolutely nothing. So I will graciously accept this award on their behalf because they're all still recovering like losers.
If you chose anything else, I would be disappointed. That is perfect, perfect reasoning and very well done. That was very intense, emotional, and amazing. And 2023 Anime Dad Dude Awards comes to an end with that particular Anime of the Year result. 2023 has been a real special year, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a year I met Bjorvio. It's the year I've watched so many incredible anime. Uh, it's the year that things come back to normality after quite a challenging 2022 and 2021. It's truly special. It's truly special. And could we do a little improv to finish off, Bjorvia? Would you be okay with that?
Oh, please. Oh, please. Come on. Let's go. I've been needing this.
Alrighty. Okay. So, all right. We are talking to each other about our New Year's resolutions for 2024. And you can be whoever you want to be, and I'll be me, Reilly, because that's the best voice I can do. Um, all right. I'm on the phone to you as well, okay? Hi, hello.
Oh, hey, Anime Dad, how's it going? Long time no see.
Good time, no long, as well to you, uh, Hinosuke. It really is special to talk to you because you are my best friend, and you are more than my best friend. And I just wanted to call you to tell you what my resolutions are for 2024, and I thought we could just share it with each other and hold each other accountable. Would that be okay?
I mean, sure, but why don't you just go out and do it? I mean, you can tell me about it all day long, but you know what? No, you tell me about him, and I'm gonna make sure you get him done. Because that's
Yeah,
what Lordy Inosuke is the best friend in the entire world. So I'm gonna
yeah.
make sure you do everything, and then some things that aren't even on your list. That's how good a friend I am.
I need your strength, Inosuke. I need your strength. All right. So my main resolution is I'd love to catch a pig, cut its head off, and wear it just like you, my role model.
Yeah, we can make that happen, but the first thing is you have to spend at least a year in the mountains. Otherwise, there's no point, because then it's just a random animal. You gotta get to know it first. This was the one that raised me.
That's true. I do live in the mountains. Okay, I've been here 2 years already, and there are a couple of pigs around me, so we can make that happen. No one's brought me up that's been a pig. What? Hold on. You saying the pig raised you and you cut off its head?
Well, yeah, I had to prove that I was stronger than it. Of course I did.
So the pig was like your father.
No, the pig was my father. Have you not been listening this whole time? I had to prove I was stronger than it. I was the man of this house. So I took it out. And now look at me. I'm the strongest demon slayer there is.
Second strongest. But no, you're right. You that's a good one. Oh, can you give me one of your resolutions? Your resolutions?
Sure, no problem. My resolution is to kill at least 2 demons.
Two. That's a small task in comparison. I thought you'd overestimate yourself like you usually do. But two demons are they? What rank are they?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. I shoot low so that when I can do it, I'll be like, I already smashed my New Year's resolution early in the year, because that's how great Lordy Nosuke is. Therefore, you all will have to admire how great I am.
Okay, and can you give me like an emotional resolution that you might have?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bath.
That's that should definitely be on your list. I agree with that because this is a phone conversation we're having, and I can smell you over the phone.
That means I succeeded.
Bro, your Inosuke has got so much. I mean, not so much. You've always been good at it, but Bryce Peppenbrook, once he eventually comes on this podcast, the Anime Dad podcast or Anime Dude podcast, you need to be there because he's gonna just he probably end the video call straight away as soon as he hears your voice because he'll feel threatened.
You know, I always had an idea of like, why don't voice actors ever just like, hire someone at a convention to do the voice for them? I mean, it's a horrible idea, but it's not a bad idea.
It's not bad at all. It's a really
because then they get to save their voice, and then they have someone else do it for them. I'm not saying I'm good enough to do Inosuke, but at the same time, it's like, hey, in a pinch, not that Bryce has any problem doing Inosuke for any amount of time whatsoever. I mean, that dude can just bust that out like it's nothing. And I'm so jealous.
I can arrange a pig head and send it over there. I'm sure it'll pass through customs. But I can arrange that. Well, Bjorvio, could you take us out with a voice of your choosing for our last episode of 2023?
No, there's only one voice that I feel I should do it in 2023 on. It's the one that started it all, so let's do it.
Well, hello there, everyone! We appreciate you listening to the Anime Dudes Dads podcast, or in this case, awards show of 2023. And of course, My Hero Academia won, but maybe I'm a little bit biased on that one. Anyway, we hope you guys had a fantastic 2023, but I see nothing but wonderfulness and betterness for every single person listening in 2024. So keep coming back next year because this podcast will only continue to get better. You will only continue to get better. And there will be so many good times and laughter to be had. So come back and join us in 2024 for the newest episode of the Anime Dads Dudes podcast. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go pick up my check. I'll see you later. Go on! Plus Ultra!